Hello, everybody. It's Kevin James Bond, Remax Real Estate Group. We're doing a December 2022 housing market update, so we'll just jump right into it. As of yesterday, there are 1,571 properties for sale here in Colorado Springs. We have had 89 property sales for the city for December so far. July is when the number of sales started to slow, and in October and November, we saw an even further slowdown in home sales. For Colorado Springs, the current median and average sale price is about what it was back in between September of last year to January of this year. That's what I've been telling people. So as you can see in the chart right here, you can see just a visual of that, of the prices reaching their peak in about April, and then they started to dwindle down from there. So since April, we can look at, if you want to pause that, you can look at that further if you like. This is that same data, but it's in the raw number form. So if we scroll down to the end of, so this year and then last year, you can see where the average sale price right here as of November, and the median sale price for the city right here. So 479,000 is the average sale price, 425,000 is the median sale price. And that's about what prices were back, like I said, in September of 2021 to January of this year. So that's about that's a 9.57% drop in the average sale prices from April, and a 10% drop in median sale prices from April. Since June, housing inventory has steadily gone up, and we're at now 3.2 months of inventory. And so for reference, we'd need 4 to 6 months of inventory for there to be a balanced market between buyers and sellers. So we're getting to that balanced market. We're almost there. But many buyers are hesitant to buy in this market, and if they can afford to wait, why not? Home prices might even come down further. Over the long term, home prices are still high, and if you look back up at if we look at this chart and look at these numbers, home prices, like I said, they're the same value that they were a year ago. And no one knows if the prices are going to continue falling, or if there's going to be some renewed demand in homes next year that drives the values up. But the interest rates, I do believe, are going to continue going up. And the reason I say that is because the Fed is planning another half-point rate increase next week, and they're not planning to stop with these increases. They're going to continue with them, just at they're going to increase them less and less as time goes on. So the mortgage rates may still continue to rise next year, but on the flip side, the GDP increased this third quarter by 2.9%, and then CPI increased by 0.4% this month. So the improving economy may offset those market rates. We'll just have to see. Otherwise, according to Mortgage News Daily, the current rates for a 30-year conventional fixed is at 6.37. For an FHA, it's at 5.85, and for a VA, it's at 5.9. So the rates have not, they did come down a little bit, like a third of a point from maybe a couple weeks ago. It hasn't been anything crazy. Like I said, I'm expecting the rates to continue going up a little bit as time goes on. And then I'll show you this for, this is the GDP if you want to look at numbers here. And then this is the CPI information if you want to look at that here. And then apartment or rental, I should say rental info in general for Colorado Springs. I'm pulling this from apartmentlist.com. So some highlights for this is going to be that the rents in Colorado Springs decreased 1.8% month over month in November. But if you want to compare that to year over year, the rental rates have actually increased 5.1%. The median rent for a one-bedroom apartment is, or I guess you could find a one-bedroom house, but the median rent's going to be $1,225 for a one-bedroom and $1,535 a month for a two-bedroom. The overall median rent for the city in general is at $1,579 per month. Year over year, rent growth, like I said, it's still, the rents are 5.1% higher than they were compared to last year. But if you want to compare that from 2021 to 2022, during that time frame, we actually had a 16.7% rent growth during that year. So the rents have not increased as much, but what does that mean? You're getting screwed less this year if you're a renter. Overall, rents in Colorado Springs since March of 2020, when COVID was happening, rents have increased 27.8%. So still going up, and I don't expect them to go down. As I understand, rents have, for the most part, continued to increase in the past 81 years. So yeah, that's a very positive note to leave you on. In other news, I've got a couple of listings that they're both patio homes. This one is actually a vacant lot. It's in Kissing Camels, and it's for a patio home. The subdivision has patio homes in it. So this is 0.17 acres, about a 7,500 square foot lot. And as you can see from the pictures here, it's just ready to build on. This is what the patio homes will look like. I've got some pre-approved plans, but you can choose your own builder and choose your own plans. You just have to adhere to the architectural controls here. So if you're interested in that, let me know. The other one I have is an already built patio home. That one is in 80919 West Side. And this one is a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,300 square foot home, just a ranch level with a crawl space. And yeah, this one's been really well kept. It's in nice shape. It's got vaulted ceilings. And yeah, it's just very open and spacious. It's got that breakfast bar. The bedrooms are a nice, good size. The master's got this shower track, which is flat, so you don't have to step or try to walk over that track in the door. So it's just flat. So that's a nice feature, so you don't trip. HOA, so HOA takes care of a lot of the exterior stuff. The yard is small and easy to maintain, so yeah, it's a great little property. And nice views of the mountains here too, as you can see, at least from the drone. So if you have any questions about that one, let me know that too. But otherwise, that's all I've got for you this week. Talk to you next time.